Hi Philip, hi Billy, I hope you're well. Great to speak to you earlier, Philip. As I said, I put together the video for you for this evening. The car's in the showroom now. It's a little bit dark to do it outside, so great opportunity for me to introduce myself, but more importantly to actually introduce you to the business. You can see there's quite an awful lot behind me here, and then we'll have a look at the car. So it'll be a great opportunity just to do a little bit of a tour anyway. Let's go have a look. Here we go. This is the first thing I'm going to show you. This is our main reception hall. This is going to be the site that greets you when you pay a visit. We've always got some lovely, interesting cars in this area. Beautiful California T, Lotus XEs. Look at that for a special. That's an Aventador SV. So we also house our service reception here. We're able to service and maintain all makes and models of cars. And every car that we have come into our site here goes into our state-of-the-art workshop as well to make sure that it's as good as can be. So let's have a look at our showroom. So here we go. This is our main indoor showroom. Covers over 22,000 square feet. Look at that, for quite incredible. SVR pride of place in the middle there. But as I walk down the lineup, look at this for an eclectic mix. 488 Spider, F12, a GTC 50th anniversary AMG. A couple of Maseratis behind that. Beautiful 570. Another 458. Wonderful 360 Challenge Stradale. Now that's a very special car. FFs, more Lamborghinis, a great selection of Porsches, absolutely as good as it can get. So one thing all these wonderful cars share in common is that they're all prepared to some of the highest standards set by any specialist retailer. Mix that with the passion that we have for what we do, and you've got a great recipe. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to move the car around. It's actually one of our clients just taking delivery of a Range Rover, a beautiful car that he's taking delivery of. Beautiful Bentayga here as well, another 570, Ferrari, you name it, we've got it here. We've also got about, believe it or not, 5 times this amount of space outside as well, displaying our larger four-wheel drives, etc. So let's have a look at the SVR. Look at this, isn't it stunning? Absolutely incredible. We've had a couple of the new models already. I've got to say that my favourite colour combination is black. I love the attention to detail. I mean, look at that paint, isn't that beautiful? But the carbon fibre on the back is absolutely stunning. These new lights are something else, and to see them when they turn on is quite incredible. Mix that with these new design of the black alloy wheels with those red calipers behind, and you've got something that is a fantastic recipe. There are a couple of improvements. They've actually taken Brembo off the brakes and they now put Land Rover on there, but look at that, aren't they just fabulous? And we come around to my favourite part, the front of the car. The revised front with the larger air dams mixed with those new headlights. Absolutely fantastic. But look at this for attention to detail. When we come in very close and you can see the grille surround with the carbon fibre, absolutely amazing. Now in this particular car, it actually benefits from having PPF on the front section, so you can see that there's a line there of the PPF. That's just where they've polished it this evening, but that just wipes off. But that comes right down to here. So the whole of the front of this car has PPF paint protection. Absolutely fabulous. Makes such a big difference. Look how aggressive that is. Absolutely stunning. You know what it is when it comes up behind you. Certainly do. So I'm going to pause the video. Let's have a look at the inside. Actually, I tell you what, let's walk around on this side as well. Try to get it all in. It's such a good looking car. Those improvements on the new one are quite fabulous. Let's have a look inside. So, actually, one thing I thought I'd show you is actually these new rear lights before I just open up the door. Oh, aren't they fantastic? Look at that attention to detail on the side there. So you've got those lines. What a great idea that was. So when we walk up to the car, with it having deployable side steps, we'll open it up. And there's the step come out. Absolutely fabulous. Makes it really easy to get into and out of the car in tighter spaces because you can just literally step on that. Here we go. This is incredible. The new interior is such an improvement on the previous car. That SVR on the screens there, the new screen, that central console, all in that carbon fibre. The carbon fibre attention to detail though on the door cards, the actual doors themselves. It's amazing. The improvements up here with the new switches. And obviously when the car's turned off, you can't see, but you actually have these little lights that turn on the information here, and the same here. These look like plain black, but when you turn the car in, as I will do in a minute, it looks amazing. Big improvements to the design of the seats. They've made the seats much thinner, so there's more leg room in the back as well. But you've got a real nice attention to detail with that sort of diamond pattern there. So I'll tell you what, let's get inside. My favourite bit, firing it up. And as soon as I get in, it gets really quiet. Now that's one thing they do exceptionally well. And we look very carefully. We've got this wonderful Alcantara. And Alcantara is really good as a sound deadener. It really makes quite a big difference. A beautiful thing about this one, it's got the opening panoramic roof as well. Now you can have a blind that comes over and covers that. But look at that. It's that attention to detail that they have is just exceptional. So the fun bit. Keys in my pocket, foot's on the brake. Let's fire it up. Okay, and have you seen now how these are now lit up? And you can see that there. Really clever little touch that actually makes quite a big difference. The new screens, very quick. They're much faster to operate than the previous screens. If you've had a Range Rover before, sometimes they lagged a little bit. So when you went into certain information, it wasn't quite as quick as it could be. Things like the screen, the sat nav is much better. You've actually got higher definition. It's just showing black at the moment. You can even tilt this, by the way. You can adjust the tilt. Down here we've got various functions, so you can go through the ones that you want. If we look here, that's a dynamic program. That also has it tells you up here what you're doing, but it also changes the screen, the way it looks. Eco, you can do all of those things really quite quickly, and it changes. Oh, eco, it's green, of course. But I like this. When it hit the button here, do you notice what happened there? So if I go eco, that's brilliant. Small things, as they say. But that's just fabulous. How it changes the lights, how it does all of that. You can even put the look at that, change it and put the actual thing on, and then I'll go into the top screen and set this up so you have it how you like it. The breadth of the ability of this car is quite extraordinary. We're used to driving some very special cars, but the SVR is incredible. It drives like you would expect something like an RS6 to drive, but gives you that sort of height and off-road ability. Look at that as well. The attention to detail is extraordinary. That light there, and we can change that, and it changes again. It's going to change the way that looks, and see that there. It's quite amazing. Now you don't have to have the sat nav screen here. You can have a more traditional layout if you want to, and I'm going into it there. And if I go into up here and show you the 2-dial look, you come up with this here. You go to 1 dial, and here we go. It's quite extraordinary, really. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of how nice the car is. So the car itself is just exceptional. We are a bit fussy. Hopefully you can get that with what you're seeing here. Oh, look at that. Isn't that amazing with the new vents? It'd be great to see if we can secure it for you. I'll give you a call shortly once you've had opportunity to watch it. If you want to secure it for Thursday, I suggest working quite quickly. They're few and far between these. The longest we've had one of these has been 6 days. So it gives you an idea of how popular they are. So speak to you soon. Take care.